Hello everyone, thank you for watching Wasabi Aquarium channel. This video will explain when to put Amano shrimp inside a planted aquarium when newly setting up. This video is useful for those who don't know when to put animals inside a newly set up aquarium, those who had shrimp die in a week or so after newly setting up, and those who had aquatic plants pulled out after newly setting up and putting the shrimp inside. On the patterns of how shrimp die, if you do not succeed in the timing of putting the shrimp inside after newly setting up, the shrimp will die. This goes for planted aquariums and aquariums in general, but whether or not the water is prepared is very important. When the shrimp is put in when the water is not ready, they will not die immediately, but they will gradually weaken and die in a week or so. In order to prevent such events, it is most definitely important to find a good timing. That said, how shall we tell the perfect timing? We cannot tell visually, and no matter how clear and clean the water seems, shrimp die. What do we judge it by? If you are quite seasoned, you may be able to tell by the days, state of filtration, and environmental causes and such, and judge overall. However, if you are a beginner, since you are inexperienced, it may be quite difficult. That said, the best way to know is using a reagent. Each company has their own water quality check, so please use it. If there is no issue, put the shrimp in right away. If there is a reaction, wait a little while for the filtration to process. I think this is the best method. Afterwards, I will be explaining how to use reagents and tips to measure, so I hope you watch this video until the end. This is the aquarium we are using as a sample today. The algae stands out, and it could have been faster, but to match the filming day, we left it longer. I'm assuming the water is ready, but we will check this area later with a reagent. For this aquarium, it has been 2 weeks since the water was put in, so it is just about time. I've mentioned that it has been 2 weeks since the water was put in, and many books and sources on the internet say that after 2 weeks you can put animals inside the aquarium. However, this explanation is very dangerous. You may fail after blindly following this advice, so please promise to use a reagent. The reason is because the mechanism and the process of the completion of the filtration is completely different for every single aquarium's environment. So, there may be aquariums with a faster setup and aquariums with a slower setup. Instead of simply moving forward after 2 weeks, it is better to definitely check carefully. So, let's get right into the water quality check. There are many reagents regarding water quality check, but for this video, we are checking using NO2. NO2 is a component called nitrous acid, and it is highly poisonous for animals. So, if no NO2 is detected from the aquarium, it is suggested to put animals inside. We are now checking whether it will be detected or not. In our store, we use Aqua Design Amano or ADA's pack checker. It is very easy to use and the method is good. There is a dropper type of product inside, and you stick it inside the aquarium, suck the water up, and look at the reaction. For the NO2 products that we've used so far and recommend, we've listed down below in the description box. If you would like to, please check it out. The product itself looks like this. There is a pin on top part like this. So you just pull the pin out and suck the water in. I will try it out for you. First, we squeeze the dropper with our palms. Then we flatten it out and put the tip inside the aquarium. That's it. It is extremely easy. Like so, there is water inside. Here we shake it very lightly and melting the powder inside. Now let's see the result. For water quality check reagents, there are diagrams like so please use it to measure the concentration. Basically, for NO2, if it is colored, it is not good, and it means that the water needs more filtration to prepare. In this case, do not put animals inside and wait a few days, 3 to 4 days, and check again to see if the test comes out transparent. If there is color even for the second test, please wait again for another 3 to 4 days. Like this, keep doing tests to see if the water is safe. On when to use the test, it is easy to know when used 10 days after putting the water in. When used after 2 weeks have passed, there is a high possibility that nothing will be detected, and it will be hard for beginners to grasp the filtration process. When you test the water just around when it turns out colored, it is easy to see how the concentration gradually drops. For example, use it after a week or 10 days. It will likely to be colored for the first test, so after that, keep on testing every 3 to 4 days to observe the decline in nitrous acidic concentration. For the reaction time, it is different for every manufacturer, but for this product, it is 2 minutes. Now let's see the color of the reagent we just used after 2 minutes. It looks like this. It is not colored at all. Since it is completely transparent, there is no nitrous acid. So we can tell that the water quality has the bacteria functioning completely fine. There was no problem putting animals inside. It is definitely better to see for your own eyes and really make sure that the water is safe than putting animals inside. It's not impossible to put animals inside with your gut instinct, but when we are handling animals, we want to value each life. By testing and gaining evidence beforehand, we can make the animals live on longer and healthier. So, how did you like this video? This video was on when to put animals inside, so we've explained on when to put Amano shrimp inside. We didn't include the whole bacteria function process since it will be too complicated and long for this video. However, we strongly suggest beginners to use reagents and test visually to see how the filtration process occurs. Lastly, we are just adding extra explanation. In the beginning title, I've talked about getting aquatic plants pulled out by shrimp, like Utricularia graminifolia and the Monte Carlo inside this aquarium. The root is extremely thin and delicate. With just a little force, they get pulled out quite easily. For aquatic plants like this, it is important to put the shrimp inside the aquarium as late as possible. So, even if it is tested okay to put the animals in with a reagent, if the roots are weak and not in a good condition, give it more time. On why we chose Amano shrimp for this video when there are other notable shrimps as well is because we have created videos previously on how many Amano shrimp inside an aquarium can last and how much algae Amano shrimp can consume. If you are interested, please watch the video from the links down below. If you are curious about anything regarding Amano shrimp or wish to see more explanations on Amano shrimp, please leave a comment down below. We cannot respond to each and every comment individually, but when we start to receive similar comments, we will release an explanation video on YouTube. If you found this video useful, we will be greatly appreciating if you subscribe to our Wasabi Aquarium channel. It will also make us happy if you like this video. This is it for this video. Thank you for watching.